Alright, so, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is the only story in the series where there are multiple stories that you can play at once. So, basically there are 3 different stories that are happening at the same time, and they all coincide together. Technically, Chain of Memories has something similar. I guess actually also Dream Door Distance. Anyway, these has 3 separate stories. They are 3 separate... I'm going to skip that. They have 3 separate stories. They are entirely different from each other. And basically, you have to start each game differently, and each player has different play styles. Each player has different stuff going on. This game is set, I believe, around, like, 10 or so years before Kingdom Hearts 1, which was the first game in the series. So this is going to have a lot of stuff going on. With all these games, we are going to be doing critical mode. So we're going to make sure that life is super difficult for me. And yeah. So this is going to be good. So these 3 stories all happen at the same time. And I'm also very sorry for this, but I'm going to have to mute the audio because copyright is good. This music is always copyright prone, and I sort of have to skip it, so I apologise for that. But not really much I can do about it. So audio's muted. I'm really sorry about that. So there's... If you're joining in this video, the last video was watching your Kingdom Hearts key back cover, Union Cross, Unchained Key. There's a lot of stuff that happened in that. But Birth by Sleep is a fantastic story which is gonna break your heart. And yeah, it's confusing to set it up. So there is an intro, then you get to choose which story you want to do, and you can do all 3 stories at the same time through different save files. So we are literally going to be switching between the save files. So for an example, we do the intro, then we're going to do Terra's Land of Departure, then Ven's Land of Departure, then Aqua's Land of Departure, then Terra's Enchanted Dominion, Terra's Dwarf Woodlands, Ven's Dwarf Woodlands, Ven's Castle of Dreams, Terra's Castle of Dreams, Aqua's Castle of Dreams, Aqua Dwarf Woodlands, Ven Enchanted Dominion, Aqua Enchanted Dominion. It's going to... There is a timeline in this game. There is a specific timeline, and I've basically looked at it and made this list of how I'm going to go through this game. It's going to be really confusing for me because their playstyles are so different, and I'm literally just going to be switching between them. It's going to be really weird, but yeah, it's going to be stuff. It sure is going to be stuff. So, yep. This is where the madness begins, I guess. Like it begins with... Well, I say that the madness began last with Key, because that is a mess. Like that is an absolute mess. Does that mean we'll watch the Mark of Mastery cutscene 3 times? Yes, it does. That is exactly what that means. And annoyingly, I could skip certain cutscenes, but I'm not actually... I don't want to, because I'm pretty sure in some instances, like, I think there's a cutscene at the end, like, so there's the Mark of Mastery, then there's a cutscene that continues on in Ven's story, and then in Aqua's story it's even longer or something, or there's a different version and it skips all of it and just... Like... It's confusing, man. Like, there's a lot going on. But yes. Seagulls.
This world is just too small.
see. An empty world, like a prison. I imagine you will be right at home.
So this is Master Xehanort. He's pretty important. This is Ven. He's also pretty important. So, yeah.
Who's there?
Leonard Nimoy was the voice of Master Xehanort before he unfortunately passed away. I don't actually know if they've confirmed who is voicing Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts 3, but it is a different voice, we've heard it. It's not bad at all. It is different, but I'm not going to let that spoil it, because that was always going to be the case, and that's no problem. That's no problem at all. Yes, Ven is in Unchained Key, but we don't know how or why. And also, shout out to Topless Ven. I'm a brand new heart
But
that's now like however many years old.
Why are you in my heart?
So this game was originally a PSP game, and it sort of shows in the text, because the text is really big.
Yeah. That was my life.
Because obviously the screen was just a tiny little thing, so it was just like,
My heart is
let's make the
breaking.
text really big so you can actually read it. And
And now,
yeah.
the little I have left is slipping away.
Should join your heart with mine.
Huh?
Who are you talking to? That will be explained. You see, that's the thing. That I can't. Part of me wants. When people ask a question, part of me wants to explain it right now. But there's also, like, so many of the questions that you have will be answered through the games. But I suppose what we could do is, like, at the end of Dream Drop... Actually, no. Screw that. Dream Drop Distance, I'm going to be doing it 100% in that game. I'm going to be grinding 25 hours of Dream Eaters. We will have a session where if any questions you want to ask, I will answer, because I know more or less everything. Sort of. I'm sure there are a couple things I'm like, nope, don't remember that, or nope, don't understand, or hasn't been explained, or blah blah blah. But for the most part, I get what's going on. So we'll have a session where questions that need to be answered, I'll try and answer, because it is a confusing series. If you actually watch and pay attention, it's not as confusing as everyone claims it is. The mobile games have not helped that case. But yes. Any question at all. You have any question on Kingdom Hearts that can be answered, I will answer. Sounds good? Sounds good. Planning. Why saw his feet so big? You know, that is a mystery.
A keyblade.
There are legends that his father was a giant. And he inherited none of his traits except his feet. How cold is Sora's dinner by now? Extremely. So cold and very full of mold that it will kill you upon consumption. Midget Sora was his dad. I wonder if we're ever going to hear about his parents, or Riku's parents, or anyone related to Kari besides her grandma. Probably not. No, they will forever be a mystery.
shower.
Ventus does have cool shoes. They are super cool. If they were like into like in the present and they were into popular culture and stuff and memes, I imagine Terra would just be like, "What are those?" And Ven would then just punch him in the face. That would be good. I love the music in this game. Is the game audio too quiet? It should be okay, but just answer please would be grand. So I hate this. I hate this so much.
I can't see much from here.
I'll explain why I hate this. It's the next screen. So the game, this is gameplay. It's real good. You'll see why when we get in here. But also, just this. Just...
Oh. I've got time to spare.
No you don't! No you don't! A meteor shower is like a once in a lifetime thing. And you're like, I don't need to see it. There's, you know, I can train, it's all good. So you've got a commands deck.
You want a piece of
You
me
can
too?
switch between them with L2 and R2, and you can press triangle to do said moves, and it's pretty cool. You can lock onto targets, so the camera automatically locks onto them. So R1 will lock onto them, and it's pretty good. So there you go. Once you're locked on, you can also switch with L1, and you can also unlock if you want to. So good stuff. Oh look, there's a treasure chest. Let's get the treasure chest. And open that thing. We got sliding dash command. Pretty cool.
Wait, what am I messing around here for? I'm gonna miss the meteor shower.
Yeah! Yeah, you are! Like, come on, Ventus. Meteor showers are cool. I don't know why the audio is distorted for you. Is it just the game audio? Because that's a very odd glitch that you're getting. Because it's fine for me. So it should be fine in stream as well, but I don't know. The locking isn't as good in Birth by Sleep, but I like Shot Lock. I think Shot Lock's pretty cool. I watched very small amounts of Smallville, but I think I watched all of season 1, but I don't really remember any of it, to be honest.
Whoa! Give me a break, Aqua.
Then, you hopeless sleepyhead.
Well,
You know,
this
you
is
should have at least brought a blanket.
definitely not, you know, mimicking a
Did I
scene
dream
from
that place up?
Kingdom Hearts 1 that
It really
technically
felt
has
like I'd
happened but
been
hasn't
there
happened
before,
yet.
looking up at the stars.
Confusion!
Except you've always lived here with us.
Yeah. I know.
Isn't this the edge of a cliff?
Hey, Aqua.
Are you sure you want to sit there?
You ever
Yeah, it
wonder what
is!
stars
No, are
are?
you really sure you want to do
Where
that?
comes from?
Really,
What do
no.
they say?
That every star up there is another world.
Huh?
Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
You're too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
Huh?
Ha 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 ha. Ha. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Tara, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing that's really
I
important.
made us good luck charms.
Like, it's super, like, determining the fate
get one
of the
too?
rest of our lives.
Of
Forgot about
course.
this.
One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart.
Okay, but real talk,
You'll
how would you
always
ever
find your
hear
way
about
back
that?
to each
Like,
other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seashells. But I did the best with what I had.
Boy, sometimes you are such a girl.
Hey, what do you mean sometimes?
So this isn't a real good luck charm?
Well, that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
Really? What?
An unbreakable connection.
we got the Wayfinder. You can borrow your friend's powers.
Well, tomorrow's the exam. Anybody want to spar?
I can take you.
So in this game, I'm not going to be going for 100% because grinding everything with all three characters, oh god, you can't just do it for one character, you have to do it for all three, and it is a slog to do. I did do it. That playthrough's on my channel if you want to see it, but boy, it was not fun. Attack me, bro.
Quit going easy on me. You're not gonna win unless you stay on the offensive.
Alright then.
Want some?
Destroyed. Good stuff. So yeah, I'll show you later on when we
That works fine if
actually
you're
finish the
fighting
game. But I
one-on-one.
do have a
But
100%
you
save
need to know
file,
how to handle a crowd,
like
too.
completely 100%. And fun fact, like one of the little in-game achievements is playing the game for 80 hours. So I had to actually stop. I had to actually like wait on a menu for a bit, just to give me like for 20 hours, just to give me that time. It was good. I liked waiting for 20 hours to give me the
Okay.
the final achievement. It was entirely necessary. So who will I choose for this fight? Well, since we haven't been Ventus, let's be Ventus. That's a good start. That's a, and by good, I mean awful. I win.
Told you I'm good.
Yaha. So yeah, there you go. No thanks, we're good. We're ready for tomorrow. Didn't I say no thanks? Oh, yeah, okay.
Trust me. You guys are ready. You're gonna clean up at the exam tomorrow.
I hope it's that easy.
It's like the master said. Power is born within the heart.
Hey, Joby.
When the time is right.
Not gonna,
you just
Joby,
need to
not gonna lie.
accept yourself.
Really recommend watching the key stuff. If you're like, there's a lot of stuff that's really important, and if you haven't played the mobile games, you're gonna be very lost at some points. I really do recommend going back and watching it, because I explain, after we watch the movie, I explain everything that happens. And yes, it is proper chronological. You'll see to what extent in a minute. And hello, Jeremy, how you doing? The command board. I will do the command boards. I'll grant you that. I like the command boards, I will do them.
We don't want to lose track of stuff that's happened.
I like getting screwed over by Lady Luck. Move into the circle of light and save your progress.
That was seriously the best thing.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. So yeah, we'll give it a good old save, good old hard save right there. There it is, new data. It's been saved. Sure, I'll create system data. Why not?
Hey, we're gonna head back.
Yeah, me too.
Together. Always.
That would be the last night we ever spent beneath the same stars.
What a depressing opening. But hey, but Mickey Mouse. Is that the Book of Prophecy? Imagine if it actually was. Welp. Oh, I love the Peter Pan one. I destroyed the AI when I did that. It was great.
Mickey, I cannot shake the feeling something terrible is about to transpire.
Alright. So, here's where it begins. You get to choose one of 3 characters. In this game, you choose one character at a time and complete his or her story from start to finish. Each character visits different places and meets different people, and only by finishing all 3 stories do you uncover this tale's deeper truths. So you got Terra, a disciplined young man who feels compelled to find greater strength. He relies on brute force in combat. Ventus, an outgoing and inquisitive boy who holds his Keyblade backhand. Quick attacks are his forte. And Aqua, a kind young woman whose sense of right and wrong never wavers. She is nimble and a gifted mage. We are starting with Terra, but only briefly, because you know how this version of this playthrough is going to work. It's going to be a mess is what it's going to be. Good. Our villain. You can't tell by the fact that he looks absolutely terrifying.
Today you
Mark
be
Hamill,
examined
a legend.
for a mark of mastery. Not one, but 2 of the Keyblades chosen stand here as candidates. But this is neither a competition nor a battle for supremacy. Not a test of wills, but a test of heart. Both of you may prevail, or neither. But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort, did not travel all this way to see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
Then let the examination begin.
This is the final road to Kingdom Hearts 3, absolutely.
Focus on the
It is going to be very epic.
Ben, you're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
No way. I've been looking forward to this. Seeing you two become masters. I'm not gonna miss it now.
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Ben.
So, we're starting as Terra. So let's destroy the orbs of light, shall we? It's pretty straightforward, you know, just destroy the orbs. And by destroy the orbs, I mean get destroyed by them yourself. It's good stuff. So, chronologically speaking, if I was to make this the most elaborate thing in the universe, I would actually edit all the cutscenes around and all the scenes as and when they happen, like, as specifically as possible. But because I'm not insane, not that insane at least, what I'm just doing is I'm switching stories in the order that they go to them. So, yes. So yeah, let's go.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial. Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed. Begin! We have deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey.
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness.
Yeah, send me a PM. I'm intrigued about the distortion. I'm very intrigued. I don't know what would be causing that.
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Sorry. But I need some time alone. There's darkness within me. So what does that matter? I know I'm strong enough to hold it back.
Yes. You are indeed strong. The darkness is nothing to fear.
Master Xehanort.
And yet, how frustrating that Ericus refutes its power. Why, you could train with him forever, and still, you'd never be a master in his eyes.
But why? Help me understand, Master Xehanort. What is it that I failed to learn?
You're fine as you are. Darkness cannot be destroyed. It can only be channeled.
Yes. Thank you, Master.
God, I love his voice. Leonard Nimoy, just the best, the absolute best. It is Star Wars! Ah, that's great!
I don't know. Why isn't Ven here?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Very well, then. I will send my pupils to investigate. Yes, I understand. Farewell.
The mystical Wallstone has told me you must go somewhere.
That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason then for concern, for he tells me the princesses of heart are in danger, not only from the forces of darkness.
Xehanort raises the cliff in the Keyblade graveyard. It's over, Terra. I have the high ground.
Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form.
Terra!
The Unversed.
He does do that at one point. He's just like, Terra.
As wielders of the Keyblade,
It's good. It's
you
good.
are tasked with striking down any who would upset the balance of light and darkness. The Unversed are no exception. I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort, but my repeated attempts to reach him have failed. I doubt there is any connection, and yet this all troubles me.
Master Xehanort is gone?
So here we are. I need you two to get this situation under control. Eliminate the Unversed, and find Master Xehanort. I have unlocked the lanes between. You may use these forbidden pathways to travel between this world and countless others. The darkness looms closer than usual within these spaces, but your armor will protect you. Lastly, remember that order must be kept. You cannot tell anyone there are other worlds. Now go, and fulfill your duty.
Yes, Master.
Terra, consider this an opportunity. A second chance for you to change my mind.
What?
You must know, I care for you like my own son.
The beautiful thing about 1.5 plus 2.5 is the loading times are literally less than a second long. So even though we are switching out the game a lot, the loading will not be that long. If this was the PS3 version, oh god help us.
Terra.
Like, we'd be waiting a minute just to switch stories, but no, it'd be only like 20 seconds.
Fear leads to obsession with power, and obsession beckons the darkness. You must never forget.
Thank you, Master. I swear, I will not fail you again.
Terra!
Terra!
It's okay.
That is so badass. I love this thing. I don't think Star Wars is going to have a world in Kingdom Hearts 3. I would love to see a Death Star Trench Run Gummy Ship mission though. That would be awesome. We forged the D-Link with Ventus. While D-Linked, you can use other characters' commands. D-Link gauge will drain as long as you remain linked. When the gauge runs out, your link will be broken. D-Linking fully restores your HP. Refill the gauge by collecting these D-Link prizes. Defeating enemies while D-Link may cause them to draw special emblems. Collect the emblems to power the D-Link. Cool. Forge the D-Link with Aqua. The D-Link! Unlock the command board! Unlock the trophy! That we're not really going to go to and stuff and things. Can you save in here like you can in Kingdom Hearts 2? Or no? You can! God bless you, game. Alright, cool. That's what I was thinking you could do. So that's good. So we're actually going to save over this, because just trust me on this. So right, we have unlocked, we have beat the first level as Terra. Isn't that good? So we can, I'll put a little marker next to the intro and a little marker next to Terra. So let's go to the title screen, shall we? Because the title screen, and we're gonna go new game, critical mode. Yep, we're gonna do that on, and yes, I want to bypass the basic tutorials. I'm playing this on a different account, so I could basically do all this stuff easier without overriding my old saves, because I'm basically creating 3 new saves, and I really would prefer not to override them. You get the idea. So, next is Ven. Let's go. I don't have to do the constant switching every time, but I am doing this in chronological order, and this is the order in which they do this. This is the one time in the game where the story will be so... Actually, no, there are 3 times. Anyway, there are 3 times in the game where the story will be repeated a bit. The other place being Radiant Garden and the Keyblade Graveyard. Not really anything I can do to avoid that. I think skipping cutscenes, or at least skipping some cutscenes, will actually skip new things here and there. So we're just gonna have to watch this 3 times, okay? Technically we'd have to do that anyway. It's just we're doing it back to back this time.
Both of you may prevail, or neither. But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort,
I'll have a look at that later.
all this
Thank you.
way
Thank you
to
for
see
linking
our
me.
youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
Favorite Bethesda character is
Then let
Doc.
the examination
Good.
begin.
That's a good favorite character. I could skip this scene. The problem I have... Okay, this scene I could skip. The problem I have is the next scene. I think that scene is actually tagged on to an extended version. And I don't want to accidentally skip that. So that's why I'm not skipping the scenes.
Don't worry
You're
about
just
me.
gonna have to enjoy
You two
them
focus
3
on the
times.
exam.
But Ven, you're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
No way. I've been looking forward to this. Seeing you two become masters.
Yeah,
I'm
some
not
scenes are
gonna miss
tagged
it.
on.
He could
They're
take
not
care of
separate
himself.
cutscenes, not all the time,
He's been out there
annoyingly.
training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
And even when they look like separate cutscenes, I think it just outright skips multiple ones. So it's just like, okay, cool. Good. It is weird that Ven has to actually take part in the exam itself and do a better job. But that's neither here nor there. We're not here to judge.
It's over.
Is it just me or am I fighting more as Ven here? Is it just me? I am, right? Like, I feel like I'm fighting way more as Ven. Okay, interesting. I mean, I'll take it, but it's just odd. Command styles.
That was unexpected.
That was
But one must
unexpected.
keep a
The
still
kid
heart
did better
even
than
in
you
the most
guys.
Trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial. Now, Terra and Aqua, the 2 of you will face each other in combat. Remember,
Now,
there are
I'm
no
gonna
winners,
lay
only
some spoilers on you.
For when
Terra,
powers clash,
I know you're not going to
nature
believe
is
this, Terra
revealed.
doesn't become a master because he actually uses the darkness here, or at least he thinks about it for like half a second, and he actually doesn't. I know it's so hard to believe, but he doesn't become a master. Only Aqua does. Do you know what's even more weird? Ven doesn't, even though he's not supposed to be here. Crazy, I know. I'm really sorry I had to spoil that for you, but it was very important to spoil because spoilers, and yeah.
We have deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey.
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
Oh god, supercut the entire KH series together. That would be like a 50-hour video.
What do you make of Ventus?
God damn, no.
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's got.
How long do you think that would actually be? It would be so long.
I
No.
have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Sorry. But I need some time alone.
I still don't understand how Ven can fight holding the Keyblade like that. It looks so awkward to hold. A meteor shower!
Better hurry, Ventus,
Huh? Who are you?
or you'll never see Terra again.
What? Get real. I can see Terra anytime I want.
Like right now, he's leaving you behind. And by the time you catch up, he'll be a different person.
Look, whoever you are, you don't know the first thing about Terra. Me and him will always be a team. You trying to pick a fight or what?
Oh, grow up. Is that what you call friendship? You'll never know the truth unless you go out and look for it yourself. Come on, what could you possibly know when you're stuck here, looking at nothing but what's in your tiny world?
Super sad music. It's so sad. God, I love this theme. It is so sad though. Like, just... Is it the most depressing theme in the series? It's up there.
Terra!
There's a scene in Castle of Dreams where Terra's talking to Cinderella and it's like she's telling a sad story and he just pulls like the biggest
It's okay.
face. It's pretty good. Do I keep... Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Becky. Do I keep raw files after rendering? No, I do not. To put into context, a 1 hour recording is usually around like 20 gigabytes. So I would be out of... and it actually... Elgato has 2 versions of it, so it's technically 40 gig. So yeah, it's basically... I'd be out of hard drive space really quickly. Once it's all rendered, I get rid of it. Sometimes I keep it for a little longer, depending on what it is and what, like, if it's a short series, I'll keep it all until the series is over, just in case there's a mistake earlier on and I've missed it and blah blah blah, you know, that kind of thing. But no, I don't keep that kind of thing. It's too big. It's just not worth it.
Wait, Ben!
Bye, Van. We know how D-links work. Xehanort's letter, that's different. Land of departure. We did it! We unlocked a level! Well, you all know where this is going. Or at least you should. So, let us save there. Save on a different save file. Brand new, no less. There you go. And then, guess what? We go to the title screen now. Don't worry, it doesn't take too long. So, that's that. New game. Critical mode. Yep. Yep. Skip the intro. Yep. Cool. Good stuff. Now we want to play as Terra again. No, we want to play as Aqua. Wouldn't that be awful if I was just like, surprise, Terra, part 2. We're playing through his story twice. That'd be extremely annoying. Here we go. Play as Aqua. Hooray! We did it. Shadow guy, it's not worth it. It's really not. Don't do it to yourself. This series is the supercut. I guess I mentioned it earlier. Like I mentioned it earlier, I will mention it again. So if I go to my document, and I don't mind talking over this because we've heard it before. So, when we get to Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, we're going to be doing the beginning of that game up until day 24. After that, it goes to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, where it will be Sora Floor 1, Riku Basement 12, Sora Floor 2, Riku Basement 11, Sora Floor 3, Riku etc, etc, etc. And it isn't just Sora Riku, it's Sora Floor 6, Riku Basement 7, 6, Sora Floor 7, Sora Floor 8, Sora Floor 9, 10, 11, and then, like, yeah, so there is actually an order for Chain of Memories. What I haven't stated is we're not watching the movies. We're actually playing the DS games for Recoded and 358 over 2 days. Now,
Don't worry about me.
I have never finished 358 over 2 days. I don't know how far I actually got. I have finished Coded, but again, these games I have not played since launch. Coded came out in, what, 2009? So it has been nearly 10 years since I've seen any gameplay of these games. No joke. So, I do not know what I'm in for in terms of gameplay, technically speaking. I am kind of almost basically playing this blind. For 358, some of it is actually blind. So it is super committed. It is the first time I'm ever recording, and in technically some cases playing these games. So yeah, like this is the ultimate road to Kingdom Hearts 3. We are doing it all. We could just watch a 3-hour movie, but a 3-hour movie is boring. I'd rather do a 20-hour game. Dear God, the 3-hour movies are boring. Like, they are so coded. You're so boring. dear God. Anyway. So, yes, I'm looking forward to this. I'm actually really, really looking forward to this.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial. Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed. Begin!
Am I sure I'll be able to do all this before Kingdom Hearts 3? No? Yes and no? We'll see. Yep, we'll see. I think so. I think so. There is a little thing that is gonna be changing in my life. I may as well say it's gonna become obvious eventually.
Only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery.
I have resigned from my job.
You failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently
My final
in check.
day is either Christmas Eve
But
or
there
New
is
Year's
always
Eve. I
next
haven't
time.
worked that out yet.
That is all.
So
As our newest Keyblade
I will
master,
have
you
more
are entitled to
time.
certain knowledge.
Let's put it that
Please
way.
wait here for further
So
instruction.
yes, yes, it's possible.
Hey,
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness.
I haven't exactly been happy at my job for some time. I've been screwed over by a lot of things. Earlier in the year, I nearly died there. So
What do you make of Ventus?
that's good.
He ain't gonna.
So yeah,
Somebody's gotta
I needed
break
to
that
move on.
Rosarian.
No, I couldn't.
Not
No more.
here, you won't.
No more. So
I have to
We're
keep
not-
up appearances.
I can't make a living off of this. But the rent
You just
button's
need
there.
to
So,
get
no, but I am going to be streaming a hell of a lot more. And I'm going to be doing a lot more YouTube, and I've got loads of plans in my brain that I want to do, and I'm going to be working on a lot more voice acting stuff, so it's just a bunch of that stuff I'm going to pouring all my effort into. So,
And in so much as you are now Keyblade Master,
yeah, a box fell on my
always be
neck
conscious.
and bruised my my neck quite badly for a bit.
What is that?
Yeah, they said I was quite lucky not to have like damaged my neck and my vertebrae, so
Very
I
will
I
send my
nearly
people to
died, sort of, like, or paralyzed myself. I don't think I nearly died. I paralyzed isn't a stretch, but yeah, it was bad. I got super lucky. I'm aware of how lucky I was. The weight of the thing that hit me on the neck, and my neck was down, so it hit me, was the weight of 1.5 bowling balls. It was a dinner set, and it was the corner of the box that hit me right in the neck. So it was pretty good. So that was fun. But thank you very much, Becky. I appreciate that. Yes, technically I do. But as always, bits are 1,000,000% optional. I don't expect them. But any of it is given, very much appreciated.
As wielders of the Keyblade,
Ooh,
you are
shortbread,
tasked with
lovely.
striking down
That sounds
any
lovely.
who would upset the balance of light and darkness.
Why is Roxas so similar to Ventus? That is explained at the end of this game. That's technically a spoiler, so I won't say it just yet.
I doubt there is any
But it
connection.
will be explained.
This all troubles me.
Master Xehanort is gone?
But will I be okay? I hope so. It is a risk. It is a big risk. But I needed to leave, and we're gonna see what happens. So, what's life without a little risk here and there?
I have unlocked the lanes between.
Did the box slip by itself? No.
To travel between
so,
this world and countless others.
The box was as I mentioned, 1.5 bowling balls in weight. I think it was like 10 kilograms, something like that. And it was on the top shelf because the people who placed it were idiots. And the ladder that I had was not very tall and a little wobbly. So I was grabbing it, sort of lost my balance a little bit. I dropped it, and I had half a second to either fall back, which is off a ladder, and a concrete floor, where I would have hit my back on the shelving, then a concrete floor, and then this large heavy box would have crushed me, or I duck forward, pray it goes past me, and the box breaks. And what ended up happening is I ducked forward, and it smacked me right in the neck. And I maintain that was the better option. I have a feeling falling back would have done a hell of a lot worse. And I think also, depending on where I'd actually placed myself, it would have been a hell of a lot worse. Thank you very much, Spider.
I swear.
Thank you very much. Charity! Yeah, I'm really glad that Twitch are doing the charity thing. That's super cool.
Master,
So,
I best be on my way.
no, it didn't slip by itself. I technically dropped it, but it also should not have been on the shelf that it was on, and it was just really dumb. Like, also, fun fact, heavy box stuff still on that top shelf.
Yes?
I'm just glad it was me, because there are people who are 60 who work at where I work. What if they were the ones that had to go and get it? Like, no. No. So that's fun. No, it's all good. It's all good. That was a couple of months ago. I'm good now. Recovered. There were moments where like just moving my neck hurt a bit, but that doesn't happen anymore. My neck's fine, so I'm happy.
It's for his own good. He could not bear to lose any of you to the darkness.
Of course. I would never let that happen. I promise you I will bring Terra back. Only this time, you'll see he has what it takes to be a master. He's not as weak as you think.
Yeah.
Wait, Ben!
No, he mustn't.
He mustn't, but he is!
You have to bring him back.
Don't worry, Master.
Yay, we did it. We beat the first level with all 3 characters. Now we can move on with our lives. Hi Laura, how are you? If you want, do you know anything about Kingdom Hearts? If you don't, you might want to rewatch this stream back. You've missed a lot of very important stuff from the mobile games. But, right, there's a new save file. Let me go to my document. Yeah, that's done. Now we get the joys of going back to the title screen and switching to Terra, because we'll go to Enchanted Dominion. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna do 1 level as Terra, yeah, and then I'll end it for tonight. Cause actually, saying that, it's 20 to midnight. Am I going to regret this? Yes, but let's do it anyway. Let's go. Oh, also, when it comes to Chain of Memories, some of them I will be playing some of the fan dub cutscenes. In the Disney worlds, I'll play the fan dub cutscenes, and in the and for some of the main cutscenes, I will just outright play the fan dub afterwards, because the fan dub is real
The
good.
ones the master mentioned. These are the unburst.
So, yeah. Fun fact, tomorrow I have work until 9 PM, so there will not be a stream tomorrow. There is no way in hell. That is not happening. Late night shopping will be the death of me. But for now, we get to enjoy this, and this theme is so good. I love this theme. Boom! That is how it's done. The combat in this game is very satisfying. When you know what you're doing, you're pretty much unstoppable. Well, pretty much. I mean, you know, within reason. There you go. Not bad. I have the Persona Dancing games now. I just haven't played them yet. I love how cool these enemies are, though. It looks so awesome. There are actually quite a lot of people who do late night shopping. I don't know why, though. It's not ideal, but it's what some people do. Hey, you know, I'm not gonna argue it. They do them. At Christmas time, it is not peaceful, Joby. It is not. I wish it was. It is not.
What's this? Why aren't you asleep, boy? That fool Slora cast a spell to put everyone in this castle into a deep, deep slumber.
Who are you?
Why, I am Maleficent, as all who dwell in this kingdom would know. Now you must reciprocate the introduction. Who are you?
I'm Terra. What do you know about those monsters? The ones who attacked me.
Now why would I give a thought to creatures so base, so inconsequential?
Well, they are base. That's for sure. Anyway, I'm looking for someone. Ever heard of a man named Xehanort?
That name is not familiar to me. Is he an outsider like yourself? Oh, but wait. I do remember someone leaving the castle.
Tell me, what was he doing there?
I couldn't
Interesting.
say. I can only be certain he was not from this kingdom. If you're curious,
No,
go
never
see the
mind.
castle for yourself.
I was gonna say, that's
There, the entrance
like, that's
is
not
past
referring
the
to
lodge.
Ven, is it? No, it's not.
Perhaps he did speak about imprisoning the light. The light could be so many things. Could he have meant Princess Aurora?
Aurora.
For a second I was really confused. I was like, wait, but Terra is the first one to come here. No, I'm being an idiot. Oh, once I get rid of these enemies, I'll briefly show you the document that I've set myself up. Just because why not? It's also good music. So give me a sec. So if I close Elgato for a second, you can see the document. So here it is. So you can see what I've set up. Anything with a line on it, like so. These 3 lines I've completed, and this is the order of things. This is the order. Then up until the end of the world. Then it's Birth by Sleep Secret Episode. Then it's full game except the 2.9 cutscene. Then it's finished the end of the world. Then it's up to day 24. Then it's all of these. Then it's the rest of the game. Then it's all Kingdom Hearts 2. Then it's all of that. Then the extra cutscenes from 1.5 plus 2.5. Then it's all of it, getting trophies in New Game Plus. Then it's the 2.9 cutscene. And then finally we'll conclude with playing the opening cutscene of the game. Just... It's real dumb. Like... It's really, really dumb. Fortunately, the Chain of Memory section was super easy because I still had the document of the order from my cutscene order for the actual like full fan-dub. So that was really easy to set up. Like that took no effort whatsoever. And the Birth by Sleep one was also like a timeline thing. There are a couple of finer points, like there's a couple of things in 358 over 2 days which coincide alongside Kingdom Hearts 1, but I also don't care. So so there you go. Like that's that. That's what we're doing here. Wait, the dwarf stage music does your head in. What? Wait. Actually, wait. I was gonna say the music's really good, but no, the normal music's really good. I don't remember what the battle music's like, but the normal music's great. What are you talking about? The battle music. Okay, I don't really remember the battle music to be honest. I was gonna say, like, the normal music's great. Like, that's the one that's like... I used to listen to that on repeat for a long time. I love that theme. I'd say love. Still do, just don't listen to it all the time. And yeah, that's a good theme. So, you may have noticed, Birth by Sleep is very odd, because... Oh man, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, Birth by Sleep is very odd in the way it presents itself. On critical mode especially, you are thrown into the absolute deep end immediately with very little level ups, and you may notice that its leveling up requires killing 1,000,000 enemies. Because I need 82 experience to level up again, and... These enemies are giving me 2. Okay, this one might give me 3. Okay, that one gave me 3. But my point remains, the amount you need to level up is a ludicrous amount in this game. For no real reason. I think this is the only game that is this strict. Dream Drop Distance might be strict. I'm not too familiar. I also can't speak for the DS games. But this game in particular is super strict with how it levels you up. So that's fun. Looking forward to that. We will have to grind a tad. This will be the room we grind in, because there's a bunch of these guys, and these guys give you a fair amount. And they also can kill me. Yeah, they give me like 6 experience. I think they give me more after we see Aurora. So I think I might be wrong on that. I don't know. Either way, we're going to grind in here a little bit, just because it will make life a little more easy. Trust me, we're going to want to do that. Because otherwise the boss will 1,000,000% wreck us. And I would like to go to bed, so... There are definitely more enemies in this room after we see Aurora, so... They might also give you more experience. In other games, the experience, like, after you trigger a certain point in the game, the enemies in that world will get harder and they'll give you more experience, but I don't think it works that way in this game. I could be wrong though. I pressed the wrong button. Joby, get a Pro Controller. It will fix your problems with the Switch.
Her heart is filled with light. Not the slightest touch of darkness. Just the kind of heart I need.
For what?
Imagine with me the most glorious of futures. 7 of the
Aurora
purest
Borealis.
worlds, each overflowing with light. When brought together, they grant the power to rule all.
Is Maleficent the flame, the fire in the kitchen by any chance? Oh, also I need to change the text.
You hold. The Keyblade, is it called?
Where did you learn that name?
That trinket is the only way to obtain the hearts.
No more games! Where is Master Xehanort?
Impudence will get you nowhere, child.
Good.
If you wish to learn more, you must retrieve the heart of Aurora.
And why would I ever want to do that?
It's not a matter of why, but of will. In your heart, there is darkness just waiting to be awakened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perhaps not yet. But I have power over sleep. And I can awaken what's inside you. Then you will be free to be who you truly are.
Remember, the darkness lurks in every heart. Darkness is our foe. Would that we could be rid of it. You must destroy it. Push the darkness down. Give it no quarter in your heart.
Oh man, you saying nicking your mate's milk just reminded me. At work today, we have a coffee machine that we can make coffee for customers should they... Jesus, this is seizure inducing. We can make coffee for customers if they're inquiring about one of the coffee machines, because we're trying to sell them obviously, and it's like, oh look, this is how it works, it's really easy, here's a coffee, blah, blah, blah. We have a milk frother to froth the milk, and someone didn't clean it, so I opened it to show how it works, and oh, the smell. It was in my mouth for like 2 hours. Just...
What did I do? What did you do?
You speak as if I pulled some
it was not milk anymore. God knows how long that had been in there. But oh,
I simply whispered to the darkness you
no,
held inside.
No, it's the worst.
How can I do this?
I can't believe you've done this.
Then
You are hallucinating.
Now, you want to know where Xehanort went. Well, that I cannot answer.
I don't
We
understand
disappear.
how it hadn't been cleaned. Like, it's not hard to clean. Once
But
you use
now I
it, you
know
clean
the
it.
Keyblade is
It's not
necessary
hard.
to get
It is
back.
not hard.
Join me. Collect 6 more hearts of pure light. Then we will rule all the worlds together!
You seem to be mixed up. I'm a peacekeeper, not a tyrant.
For a peacekeeper, you're off to an exceptionally poor start.
What's with the blank-faced tapestry on the wall?
The darkness in your heart cannot be held back by force or
Like, they just have no face.
now.
It's like that one
My
episode of
work
Doctor
here is
Who,
done,
which
as is
was
yours.
very odd.
Wasn't there
The
someone
TV
you
really
needed to
had
change?
multiple orgasms at sucking off people's faces. And that is not out of context. Like, that's literally what happens. Like, that's the great thing about that sentence. That is not, like, misleading you. No, that is actually what happens. You forged a D-Link with Maleficent. It's pretty good. Seriously, they have no face. Though, they have my hair. No, okay. Anyway, you can buy items here if you want them. I don't right now, so we'll stick with what we got. If I brought some eclairs filled with cream, but you didn't put it in the fridge, and when... Oh! Oh no! Oh, that's... no. Oh, God, no. Like, off milk is... Off milk? Is there a phobia name for off milk? Because I have a phobia of it. Like, if the milk runs out on, like, say the milk runs out today, I won't have it. I won't have it. I refuse. I don't want it to be off. I just cannot. Ugh. Ah. So, anyway, now that our like, terrifying ordeal stories are over. So how much experience? You give me 6 experience? Maybe it's just 5. It's not a lot. It's not ideal. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not ideal. So yeah, you don't get a huge amount of experience, as you may have noticed. That's why this place, whilst good to grind, isn't like a godsend. It will do the job. I'll probably go, whatever the next level is, I'll go one higher. Because that means going for this room like 3 more times, I guess. So level 3, yeah, oh wait, no, that's not our level. That's Stun Edge. Stun Edge is level 3. Good for you, Stun Edge.
Take that.
Okay, we're level 3, so we'll go to... we'll go to level 4, I guess. So that'll do. So the main reason we're not doing 100% on this is because you have to get all of the... you have to get all of the, like crystals and stuff from all the enemies, and you have to do it for all 3 characters. And let me tell you, doing that is not fun, because you need a chart if you want to level up all your abilities, because abilities in this game are gained through synthesizing, and the synthesis is, without a chart, basically random chance. Like, you have to synthesize a crystal with another thing on like, and like doing that it creates an ability, or not an ability, well, it creates an ability on one of your things. So you like, it will create a level 1 sliding dash, and it has like Lucky for example on it. But the problem is, to keep that ability you need to level that like whatever you created, you need to level it to its maximum. So it's just like, you need to do so much grinding to do this thing already, on top of getting the actual crystals that you need and stuff. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work that no one needs to do. And it's very inelegant, unlike Kingdom Hearts 2. And even Kingdom Hearts 1, it's so simple, it's so elegant. You beat enemies, you get the items, you synthesize, done. Like, you level up, you get abilities, done. Like, it's not hard. It takes so much effort just to level up, just to get 100% in this game, in a way that is so almost pointless. So I refuse, basically. I will do the secret bosses that I have available. I might have a save file that hasn't fought any of them. I'm hoping I do. I'm not 100% sure on that. At the very least, I can still do... I will have one for Mysterious Figure, and I'll have one for No Heart. So at the very least, I can do those. I can't speak for the others. I can't speak for Vanitas. Actually, is Vanitas the only one that isn't part of that troop? Now that I think about it. Or am I forgetting one? Actually, it might just be Vanitas that I might not be able to do. Oh no! What a shame. Oh, woe is me. I won't be able to fight the worst boss of the entire series. Oh dear. Whatever will I do? Yeah, like grinding in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 doesn't take that long. It's not that bad. Grinding in this is so long. It takes ages. Grinding in Chain of Memories can go fuck itself. That's awful. Like, that is utterly the worst. Like, it's all the worst, alright? Okay, so I think actually 2 more trips through this room would level me up again. I might go to level 5. Just because it was suggested, and I should probably do that. Also, let me catch up on the chat that I missed. So, yes, also, must scratch my leg because it's real itchy. What's exophobia? I don't think I know that one. I really can't wait to do the gummy stuff in Kingdom Hearts 3. Is it weird that I'm really excited? Fear of anything with an exoskeleton. Oh, really? Interesting. That's I've not heard of that one, but interesting. Okay. Well, the problem with grinding in Chain of Memories is it's so slow, and one of the trophies requires you to grind Riku to level 99. Now, the problem with that is Riku's story is a fixed deck per world, and you, by the end of the game, casually, and by casually I mean just normally because there is no collectibles in Riku's story, by the end of Riku's story you have, essentially, you will be level like 33, 35 at most, unless you, if you grind maybe 40. Because you can't build a custom deck, you are locked in with what you have. And because you are locked in with what you have, basically, you can't build a deck that eliminates enemies quickly. You are just stuck with doing the same repetitive thing over and over and over and over again. It is so boring. I did over 24 hours worth of grinding alone in that game, and that is not fun. I did some of it on camera, most of it was in my own time. With Dream Drop Distance, so when it comes to Dream Drop Distance in this, some of it I might do in my own time, the majority I will stream. And I will stream with people because I'm not mental. But yeah, like, grinding Dream Eaters in Dream Drop Distance. Oh, you have to get all of them to level 9, and it is a very, very, very slow process. One that I will endeavour to do. May I remind you though, it sure is not fun. But you need to understand, I want that fucking trophy list complete. Because I did everything in the game expecting, because there's an in-game trophy, not a Sony trophy, like an actual in-game menu trophy. That basically requires you to beat New Game Plus. And I did everything not in New Game Plus, and assumed when I beat the game in New Game Plus, that trophy would carry over. What a fool I was. Like, it does not carry over. So if I wanna get that trophy cleared properly, legit, for realsies, I need to play it again. And I want it. So this is the curse that I have. Let's do it. Let's go for all of them, literally all of them. Joby, there is actually a trophy of Ness's face. Like, it's just his eyes. Like, there is actually one. Also, this theme is so underrated. Can we give this a shout out? It is such a good theme. It does not get enough recognition for what it is. Because this bit in particular is majestic. Take a listen. Imagine that as a proper orchestra. That would be good. Oh dear. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Well, that went well. I saw that coming. You see, that's the problem. This game's real hard. Game's real hard, so yay. You know what? I forgot D-Links existed. I genuinely did. You're absolutely right. That's my bad. Damn, you can turn, can't you? It's impressive. You gonna keep doing that, or can I hit you once in a while? No, you're gonna keep doing that. Hey, look, Ben, how you doing? There we go. Fight! Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, that violin is mwah. It is so mwah.
It's my fault her light was stolen. It was because I
Aqua's
was
D-Link is OP. Good to know. I will grind that up then.
I'll get your light back.
Yeah, I very rarely used
Once
D-Links
I learn
when I
to
first
stand
played
up
this,
against
so
the
I sort of
darkness.
just haven't trained myself to use them.
Why would Master say
Yeah, Wonderland's battle theme's really good. Really underrated.
the purest hearts of light? Do they hold the answer?
Yay.
7 pure hearts, each completely void of darkness.
I can put a little
Such a
dash next to the name.
may
I beat
take
the level.
some time.
I beat the level. I can officially tick it off the list. Next in the chronological order is Dwarf Woodlands as Terra, but it is beyond midnight and I must sleep now. So yes, thank you very much for watching the first stream session of this. This is also going up on YouTube, so if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching the first sections of the playthrough on the YouTubes. I don't know how often this is going to be streamed, but I will probably be streaming it most days after work. I'm going to be working more or less every day for the next 2 weeks, so that's good. But yes, I'm after work sounds like a good time if I'm not recording or have other plans with whatever. So yes, that's cool. But yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.